Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Scorpio, meaning anybody that has Scorpio anywhere in their chart, this message is for you, and it is a general read. This message may or may not be for you. It may be for the person sitting next to you that has Scorpio in their chart. But the intent and full purpose is to bring a message directly to you personally regarding your current energy. You should know within the first couple of minutes if this is or is not your message. It should ring-a-ding, resonate, relate, vibrate in your bones, however you wish to refer to it. If it does not, I definitely encourage you to please go observe your other natal chart zodiac signs. We normally pay attention to the sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but we discount the other zodiacs that you're born under as well. And the thing is, those energies and frequencies play a part on you as well. So discounting something that is a part of you may not necessarily be advisable. There might be some pretty pertinent messages that we've been missing out on because those are not normally taken note of. So I definitely encourage the consideration of going to observe those other zodiacs that are in your natal chart. So in the meantime, let's focus on our read here and see if it is or is not your read. I do want to give you a heads up that if Spirit hijacks the message and decides to put a different one in here other than your current energy, say for instance, they decide to bring a message forward from the past, something in your history, it's something that they want you to look at, learn from, and observe, and they find that to be a priority instead. Now, the message can be directed to your current energy, and they want to just give you some guidance, or it could be something that's to come to give you a heads up in regards to. If it's in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, I do wish for you to pay close attention. Keep in mind that the message can be directed to them personally about you, to you about them. It can be flip-flopped, and it can be that way throughout the entire read. So please, again, pay close attention, apply it where it's appropriate, but of course I do definitely ask for you to not force the message to fit your situation. Okay, so with all of that being said, I of course have the main tarot down, and I save clarification and messages and guidance for when you arrived. The overall energy we have is the Fool up there, right there. We're going to address that here in a minute. We're going to do a quick overview of everything, and then we'll do clarification. But before we begin, I would like to ask Spirit to come forward and to assist Scorpio in opening their eyes to see, their ears to hear, their heart to feel, and their intuition to discern this message that they are about to receive. All right, back to the Fool. Wanting to step into the unknown, take a leap of faith, right? That's the overall energy. Being childlike, innocent, and not having a care in the world. Be damned to the consequences kind of situation. The sun's shining on me and I'm happy. Okay, so your current situation is the Strength card. Trying to be strong and confident. Okay. We'll do some clarification, obviously, to try to pinpoint a little bit more of this information. For your thought process, we have the Five of Wands. It can be a few different ways here. You're trying to figure out a situation, trying to figure out how to make something work, or there could be, a conflict. Maybe an argument has sprang up. Your desire is justice, to balance the scales and to do what's right, whether it be legalese or just morally. The challenge is kind of interesting. I looked at that when it came out and went, huh? So what we're getting here is that the challenge is that the King of Wands can be an Aries or an individual with a passionate background, right? Somebody that they see something and they go after what they want, is trying to gather some information, be justified in their decision of what is not fitting to their life as they, cut it away. But they feel rather trapped. Eight of Swords. They feel that way. It's not necessarily the truth, but that's how they feel. They feel like they're not able to go this way or that way, feeling restraint. Okay, so the possible outcome here, there's definitely turmoil in the home, and we're just wanting to give up. So let's do some clarification and see what we got here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. So there's some toxicity possibly in a relationship we have that it is so bound. It's an obsessive form of bound. It's such a deep soul bond that it leads to a toxic kind of bond. Then we have the Ten of Cups, our happily ever after, and needing some time to get our heads straight. Four of Swords. So, definitely needing to think on this relationship if it is or is not your happily ever after. Let's clarify that Fool, shall we? Please clarify the Fool. And it's not necessarily a relationship. It can be just an individual or an interaction, a situation, but it's your happily ever after. And that's what I break it down to, is it's just your happily ever after, whether it be your dog, your cat, your mom, your dad, your family, your children, you in a hammock. It's your happily ever after. And it's becoming quite an obsessive situation, and it needs to be reevaluated. That's what the bottom of that says. So please clarify the Fool for Scorpio. Please clarify the Fool for Scorpio. That came out first. Wanting to create a new life, obviously. Take a leap. But you're wanting to be very careful about it. You want to take that leap. You want to create something new, but you also want to be aware of every step that you take. So it's a contradiction of terms here. You want to leap into something. You want to be childlike. You want to be innocent. On the other hand, you want to be very careful. And it could also be just an earth element that is wanting to take a leap of faith. Okay. The bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords. So there was a painful ending that's occurred, and we're wanting to just, move on. Yeah. There was some betrayal and definite deceit, conflict. Could have been an error energy. All right, so please clarify strength. Oh my goodness, again with strength. Doubly down, double down. Need to be strong. Definitely need to be strong. Let's see what we got here before we put it back. Ten of Pentacles, cooperation and learning how to do that. Making it work. Trying to be strong and working on your forever after. And you're trying to figure out how to do it. And be logical about it. Not let your emotions get involved. Please clarify the Five of Wands. This is your thought process. Please clarify the Five of Wands. Working on actually not moving forward. We got the Two of Wands heading towards being reversed. Kind of being judgmental, not making a decision, refusing to budge because of this argument. Earth element again. King of Pentacles. Please clarify justice. This is your desire again. Please clarify justice. Trying to make it happen, trying to bring it forward. Head and heart together. Sending it out to the divine to have things work out. You're definitely fighting to make it happen. Haven't taken some time to think about how you feel about this individual. You've decided to have another opportunity, to try to take another opportunity with them. You see them as a very deep connection, whether it be a twin or a soul bond. But again, with the devil here and the Ten of Cups, it's a very deep emotional energy here, and definitely wanting to put forth the effort to have another opportunity to reconcile. Okay, so for the challenge, we have King of Wands, Queen of Swords, and the Eight of Swords again. So just trying to gather the information to see what needs to be disposed of, but you don't feel like you can do anything about it. Clarify King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords. Quite a bit there. Here I was hoping I could get just one card. Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups, the World. Okay, so fire energy, passionate energy, very confident individual, is walking away, leaving the past behind them, moving towards their Two of Cups to have their Ten of Cups, their happily ever after, to end a cycle and begin a new one. So they're walking away from the chaos and heading towards a better, shinier day. And again, please be sure to apply it where it's appropriate. Can be you, can be them. It's talking about. And remember, it can flip-flop. This can be them, that can be you. That can be them, that can be you. But you know the situation, so make sure you apply it where it's appropriate, but don't force it, please. Okay, so for the possible outcome, we have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Again, turmoil, giving up, I quit, I'm walking away kind of situation. Clarify the Four of Wands and Nine of Wands in reverse, please. And this is the possible outcome. Please clarify Four of Wands and Nine of Wands in reverse, please. Oh, goodness. Love it when they're in reverse. Giving up. You don't want to fight no more. You just quit. Okay. What you say is good. I'm moving on. All right. Wrestling with yourself, but you've chosen a different path. Doing what's right. Evaluating the situation. Having an equal give and take kind of situation to create a new abundance, something stable, and being successful in it. Okay, so it may very well, I'm not even going to do that. You know what this is referring to. What I'm feeling from it is, all right, let's get past this and learn from it which is what the Five of Wands is. Let's get past this. Let's learn from it and let it go. Leave the past behind us and take a different direction, a different path. Well, let's see if we can get some guidance, messages and guidance from Spirit, and see if they have any further things to tell you here. Any messages or guidance they want to share with you in regards to the situation. Any messages or guidance for Scorpio in regards to the spread, please? Thank you. Ooh. Okay, take this how you will. It's Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Cups is walking away, walking towards something that's better. That Two of Cups that will make your Ten of Cups, and leaving the past behind. And then we have the King of Wands with the King of Wands. Focus on what you want and go after it. Find balance. And try to make sure that one is not slighted from the other. Whether it be your career and a relationship, your children and a partner. Balance needs to be found. Focus on what you want, go after it, and find some balance. All right, so with that being your read, Scorpio, let's see what kind of energies we have in here. Again, the energies can be yours, can be theirs. More often than not, it is the energy within the read. Same as like your zodiacs, it's what affects you in your situations. The more major arcanas you have, the more the divine and the universe are at work for you, because you used your head and your heart, and they came in total agreement. You sent it out to the divine and the universe with the request for that to happen, in full agreement. And so the divine and the universe took that and said, cool. And so they start setting down those bricks for you, for that path, so that you can walk on it and be successful. And that is called manifestation. Your desire, your deep-hearted, innocent, honest wants, and they're pure, are sent out, and therefore approved. The stamp of approval is put in there, and then it comes towards you. So let's have a look at these energies in here. Okay. Yeah, we have Capricorn in here, Gemini, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra, Leo, Taurus, Libra, and Aquarius. Okay, so with those energies being in here, I pray that this message has found who it needed to find, been delivered to those seeking information and guidance in regards to their current situation, the current energy surrounding you, and that it assisted you in opening your eyes to see, your ears to hear, your heart to feel, and your intuition to discern this message that came through, and for you to either take in what the message says or to disregard. It is completely up to you. And may this enable you, if you decide to take it in, to make the best decision for you on your own personal life path using your own free will. All right. Next week, I look forward to seeing what is headed toward you, because I believe that is the next read for us, and to see what Spirit has to say in regards to that. And until then, may all your choices be very, very blessed.